Hey guys, welcome back. This is episode number 68, and before you go, oh no, why are we in Pacific Log Town again? We are just here because it is a very good fishing spot, and I want to fish here for a couple of reasons actually. One of them, you can see that we actually have Shroomish in our party. I've been training Shroomish a little bit now and again, and it is at, oh, too slow. Let's try this again. Um, and I want to get it one more level. It's actually almost at level 40. And not too slow again. I feel like, let me use the actual DS screen, because I feel like there might be like a little bit of lag when I look at my actual monitor. At least it's going to be my excuse. But I want to get just a little bit more XP for our Shroomish. And this is, there we go, a good place to do it, because the only Pokemon you can catch here with a Super Rod are Willmar, as you can see, which give a pretty good amount of experience. They're not too difficult for a grass type to defeat. And we do have Giga Drain and currently holding the Miracle Seeds, so that's very helpful. Shroomish is a little bit slow, but that's alright. Actually works out pretty well because now I'll be able to get back all the health I lost. And I guess Wilmer will have one chance to do a little more damage, but let's see. It does use dive sometime, which is a bit annoying. Um, so that's one reason I'm here. The other reason is because, as you guys might recall, we actually need a Whale Lord to unlock the secret chamber, or whatever it's called, the sealed chamber, that is going to allow us to get the Reggie Pokemon. And since I do want to do that in the not super distant future, I figured we would, okay, back to the DS screen. Just looking at the monitor again. Nothing here. I figured I would do two birds with one stone, or I guess two fish with one rod, however you want to say it. Yeah, it must actually be a little bit of lag, because it seems like there's definitely a correlation between when I look at the DS screen and when I look at um, the monitor and whether or not I get it in time. Which I guess, interestingly enough, is actually one of the few timing-based things in Pokemon. Alright, so he is going to die, but that's okay. We'll just waste a PowerPoint here. So, according to Bulbapedia, at least, Wailmer here can be found at levels 30, 35, 40, and 45. I don't think I've seen any at 45 yet. I don't know if it's based on the level of the Pokemon you use, or maybe once you beat the Elite Four there's more levels, maybe it's just random, maybe the wiki's wrong. All kinds of possibilities, who knows. Um, but I would like to catch one at least level 40, and I have seen at least one or two at level 40. I haven't caught them just because I thought it'd be more fun to do it on stream or on recording. Okay, so that's when I looked at the monitor and I was still fast enough. Um, so I figured I would give it a try and hopefully we'll get lucky and find one at level 40. Level 35, okay. I could catch one at level 35, but the reason I want one at level 40 is because Wailmer evolves into Wailord at level 40, or starting at level 40. So, watch, knowing my luck, I'll probably find one and then crit and knock it out. I might use like Sludge Bomb just to be safe. But I figured I'll give it a shot, see what happens, and worst case scenario, if I don't find one in the next couple tries, um, I can always just keep going until I do, and then sort of cut the video and fast forward until I do find one. Ah, we're a sliver away. Okay, it'd be awesome if I found a level 40 Whelmer right now, because you do still get XP for catching them, obviously, in Generation 6. It's also nice because the Pokemon Center's right here, so you can heal up anytime you need to. Don't even have to worry about going into my bag and getting the berries again. Oh, nothing is biting tonight. All the fish must be asleep. It is a big ocean, though. Come on. Part of me wants to be like, oh, maybe this spot is already all dried up. I should go to a different spot, but one, I don't think the game works that way. I think it's all just luck. And two, it wouldn't really make sense to work that way because the water is moving constantly. We're in the ocean here. Alright. So no matter what level it is, this should do the trick. But it would be awesome if it was level 40 or even 45. And it is 35. Okay, seems more typical, but and it's going to use Mist, which I think prevents me from dropping its stats, I want to say. It's an old move, Gen 1, but it's kind of like Haze. I know Haze resets stat changes, so I think Mist is the sort of the opposite by preventing them. Unfortunately, I do not have a stat lowering move to test it. Alright, well that should do the trick. Yay, go Shroomish. And Shroomish wants to learn the move Spore. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted a Shroomish, and also one of the reasons why I wanted to get to level 40 before I evolved it. Um, because Spore is a move we'll get rid of, I guess, Secret Power. Hidden Power is Rock, which is pretty cool, so I might actually be able to use that. So Spore is one of the few moves in the game that has a guaranteed sleep chance. That and Yawn, I think, are the only two. What's this? Shroomish is evolving. Um, and there are only a few Pokemon that can learn Spore. It's like Paras and Parasect, Shroomish, and then by extension Breloom. A few of the newer Pokemon, Amoonguss can, but there's really not that many. There's even less than I thought there were. And of them, Breloom is not very fast, but it is, I think, the fastest. I think it has a base speed of 60. So it's at least somewhat fast. And it's a formidable Pokemon too. So I figured I would go ahead and train up one of those. It's a cool Gen 3 Pokemon as well. Again, not for really fighting purposes necessarily, but what I want to use Breloom for is to be our sort of legendary Pokemon catcher, or even just any Pokemon like this Willmar if we're going to catch him. It's great to use Spore and guarantee put him to sleep. So for legendaries, we'll have to get a little lucky, and either like the Reggies I think are pretty slow, so that might not be too bad. We can put him to sleep right away. But for some of the more speedy legendaries, we might have to either just get lucky with their moves or use a Quick Claw or something. I'll use Giga Drain just for XP. What I also might do is just, because a lot of times I'm just like, doing something like watching some TV before bed, or um, something where it's pretty easy to just do a mindless task like training a Pokemon in between. So I may still continue training Breloom up off screen, which would be good because level 40, say I was against Kyogre, he wouldn't have lasted very long at all. One Ice Beam would have taken him out, and probably even one um, Origin Pulse, maybe even one Body Slam. But if I had him like level 60, he would have had a lot better chance. So I don't mind overleveling him because, like I said, I'm not really going to use him for battle. Even if I did, I don't think he'd be like even 60 right now in the game. He's not going to be too powerful. Geez, there's no fish tonight, or no whales, I should say. Since like we saw the well, I don't want to spoil again, but the first Elite Four member's first Pokemon is not well, I guess it's a high level compared to where we are now, but anyway. Alright, 35. So I think what I'm going to do, just so we're not sitting here the entire episode, I'm going to go ahead and just keep training up this Breloom, and when I come back, we will pick off right here when I find a Willmar that is level 40 or above. Alright, here we go. Level 40 actually didn't take all that long, just a few minutes, and I am out of Giga Drains, which is probably a good thing actually. Let's use Spore just so you guys can see it in action. And we are faster now that we're evolved, so that's pretty cool. And there it goes. Guaranteed chance of sleep. Probably one of the best moves in the entire game. In fact, if a faster Pokemon could learn it, it would probably be very broken. But it's already arguably broken, but I think it's balanced enough, especially with Sleep Claws. So I'm going to kind of just chip away at its health here. Because I guess we could probably use one Sludge Bomb. It can't be poisoned because it's asleep. And I think even a crit probably wouldn't knock it out. Yeah, no, we're fine. In fact, I could probably even use one more. Yeah, we should be okay with one more, I think. Although crits are what, times 2? Okay. So it woke up and it used Amnesia, which is going to increase its special defense. So I could probably get away with using another Hidden Power, but just in case it crits, I'm just going to use another Spore, put it to sleep, and then we will catch our first Pokemon using Breloom here. It's actually a pretty cool Pokemon, Breloom. It's grown on me a lot since Gen 3 came out. It's a very high attack stat too, just a little bit on the slow side, and kind of squishy, not too defensive. All right, well, I guess we can use a dive ball since we're not diving, but we're not surfing either. We are fishing. Okay, so I think dive balls do work on fishing. It said so. Here we go. Let's see if that's true. Should have pretty good odds too between putting it to sleep, low health, and the dive ball. There we go. We caught ourselves a Willmar. Go team. Again, not part of our main team, but I don't know. And if you guys might remember from my um, Gold Let's Play, if you watched that, um, we did actually do kind of a bonus fight against our rival in that case, using our sort of B team. So maybe I'll do something similar near the end of this one if it just works out that way. Willmar can store water inside its body to transform itself into a ball for bouncing around on the ground. By filling itself up with more water, this Pokemon can elevate the height of its bounces. Okay, not sure if that's how physics works, but that's pretty cool though. I like the again, I like the thought of just a Willmar just bouncing around the beach. That'd be kind of like a beach ball. I guess it's kind of based in the ball whale Pokemon. So I never really thought about that, but I guess it is sort of not just based on a whale, but a beach ball as well. All right, so that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna heal up Willmar since we are right next to a Pokemon Center. And I'm gonna move him to the front of the team. And let's see what he knows. Brian, oh, rest. That's right, they did no rest when I was fighting them. That was a little annoying at times. Um, so I do just real quick want to teach him a decent move. Let's go with Surf. Actually, he can learn a lot of moves, it looks like. Scald's a pretty good move too. I could teach him that. Might even use. I would consider using Willmar as a like an HM Pokemon with like Surf and Waterfall and Dive. I assume it can learn Waterfall. It's probably better than Brian's. Let's forget that. In most circumstances, it would be. It's more reliable, at least. Actually, we have Waterfall, don't we? So I guess I could check. He can learn Waterfall. Alright, I'm not gonna teach it right yet. He can learn Ice Beam as well. But it's kind of a pain to go to the PC and take Pokemon in and out. So now that this game allows you to just reuse TMs all the time, I kind of like the idea of just using like our own main Pokemon and giving them HMs as needed. That's kind of what I've been doing mostly since we've got our full team. But alright, that should do the trick. I'm also going to, if you don't mind, I love the move feature. You can just move items here. And let me go ahead and I don't know what I'm going to give Breloom. Maybe just a Citrus Berry for now. Definitely do not want to give him a Rocky Helmet because that's going to be very bad. I could also do like some of those weakness berries. So for example, if I fought Kyogre, I could give him a one of the ice resist berries, a Yache berry. So I might be able to use some of those berries for that purpose. Ooh, weird angle here. Maybe I'll even grow some more just because of that. I did use some of my berries when I was making blends. You can see the Dusk Ball there for Breloom and the Dive Ball for Willmar. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so there are a few other things I wanted to do today, and I figure I would just use Willmar to fight just to get him up that level. And we'll still do other stuff. I won't just fight with him because that'd be boring, so let's actually do some stuff too. I do want to talk to a few of the folks that were mentioned on the Sea Mauville, see if any of them have any updates or any more insights. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't, but yeah, it'll be cool to check in with some old faces. And oh, I thought this lady was talking to me. This is the museum, right? I need to go to, I think the shipyard is where Captain Stern spends most of his time. I know there's like 2 shipyards now and some ports and all kinds of stuff. Alright, where is Captain Stern? Don't think this is him, right? Oh, he bumped into a worker from Sea Mauville. Maybe it is him. He seemed pretty successful in his career now, but he still apologized for a mistake he'd made in the past. He said something like, "I'm terribly sorry that I lost the odd keystone. I don't remember it at all, but it made me feel nostalgic and happy." Worked under me at the Sea Mauville, okay. So, it would have been nice for him to give me the odd keystone, but where did he drop it is the question. Let me just go over here, make sure there's not, yeah. See, I thought that guy was there before, like even when Captain Stern wasn't available yet. Alright, well, maybe that was him then. Shipbuilding is an art, yep. Can't go through there, I guess it's a construction zone, don't have our hard hat or safety vest. Wonder if any of these guys are the ones that used to work on the sea Mauville. Alright, maybe not. Okay, well, I don't know if that was Captain Stern or not. Because he has the same kind of sprite. But there's a part of me that just thinks that guy was there before. Let's check the docks here. Who's this guy? Oh, that device you had. Oh, this is Captain Stern, right? He has a little different sprite, similar but different color, and he has a different color hair, I think, too. That device you have there is the scanner from Sea Mauville. That's the right way to bring him the scanner. That could make our expeditions really take off. Would you do me a favor and let me take that scanner off your hands? Sure thing. I have no need of it. Yes, thanks. That will help our research a lot. Take this bell as a token of my appreciation for your generosity. Title bell. Oh. Oh. I was about to say we already have like the shell bell and I guess that's the only bell, but that bell features in old legends from the Johto region. It's pretty nice to have. When I was working on Sea Mauville, I had a lad working under me who was from those parts, and he gave that to me. If I remember rightly, his family passed down some special dance style, but it was only for the girls, so as a lad he came here looking for work. I guess he was from the Kimono sisters family. He always kept that bell in his person, but sometimes when we were up top there at Sea Mauville, that bell would ring, and it would almost seem to glow. It was sure mysterious, all right. I felt onto it all these years, but I'd be happy if it could serve you some use now. Okay, so the title bell, I think, I'm more used to the other one. What's the other one? Um, the Rainbow Wing, I think it's called. Um, Actually, it's Silver Wing, so maybe title bell's a little bit different. But it's gotta be Lugia, right? So I wonder if maybe I don't know if it'll be next episode or not, but in the near future we will be going, I guess, back to Sea Mauville, and maybe it makes like Lugia appear. Maybe it's in the underwater area, because I would explain why. I mean, I guess the scanner was there, but we'll give it a little more purpose. So that's pretty cool. All right, so I guess it's a good thing we are getting our Breloom trained up then. Not sure what level Lugia will be at, probably at least 40. So, and being a psychic and flying type, it is like the nemesis of Breloom here. Doubly weak to flying and weak to psychic. So it's not super fast, but just being a legendary, its stats are so high that it's still fairly fast. All right, let's fly to Mauville City here next. And talk to Watson. I feel like we're like a detective going to all the people of interest, the persons of interest, which is a really good show, by the way. Very, I thought it was an amazing show. I loved it. But oh, there's Watson. But yeah, I thought it was very underrated, and that it might not be the best show of the last 10 years, but I would put it in like, at least of the ones I've seen, top 10 easily. And I feel like nobody's really even heard of it before. But yes, Persons of Interest, very good sci-fi show, or it's kind of like a police slash sci-fi. Anyway, it's good. You got here just in time to give me a hand and take a look at this. What can I help you with, Watson? This is Square Tower, an attraction here in Mauville City. It's not just for decoration, though. It has a purpose. It's monitoring how things are going in a place near here called New Mauville. To put it simply, it's a watchtower. The light's shining brightly now, you see? It's warning us that something out of the ordinary may be going on in New Mauville. I've got something to ask of you, Owen. If we're going to keep standing around talking, could I get you to come to my place? I've got an apartment on the second floor at Mauville Hills. I'll let the security guy know, so how about you grab the elevator on the first floor? I sure am sorry to put you out like this, Owen, but please do come. Alright, well. No mention of the sea Mauville, but on a related note, one of, I guess, the Mauville companies, or what's it called, Mauville Holdings, whatever it was, one of their other projects, maybe the city as well, but computer, we've been expecting you, Owen. Your authorization has been processed. Welcome to Mauville Hills. Please enter the elevator. Maybe I made that a little creepier than it had to be, but just the we've been expecting you kind of started it out on that note. Alright, so now here we are. Cool little corner there. I realize this after living with my skitty. My place is too big for the two of us, and we feel lonely. Oh, got a smaller apartment then, downsize. That'll save you some money. Alright, so there's a lot of apartments here. I don't know if they're all unlocked or not. No reply. Oh, we can just walk in? That seems rude. Are there like trainers here? Can we battle you guys? What in tarnation is this? Oh, I reckon you're another one fixing for a rotation battle. Oh, okay, sure. Can't work up a hunger for it. Oh, come on, Gran. He bothered to come all the way out here, and a little battling does a body good. Consarn it. Never heard that one. I've heard conflab it, but not consarn it. Well, I suppose I might could. Can't see what the commotion's about, but since it's my own kin doing the asking. Alright, so a rotation battle. Which is kind of like a triple battle, which we haven't even done yet, but I think you can like rotate your Pokemon so that they can, so that like if you can kind of confuse your opponents in that way. Because, for example, like they might want to use a grass attack against Willmar, but if I rotate my Pokemon, then they'll use the grass attack against Slate instead. Now I don't know though. I said I never really did that many rotation battles. I don't know if like if I rotate. I think if you rotate, that uses up your turn. So I'm just gonna attack and not really worry about it too much. Just like how switching isn't super useful, I feel like. Oh, Surf is gonna affect all of us, though, isn't it? Oh, right. Okay, it's a little bit different because you don't all get to attack. You have one Pokemon that's currently up, and the other ones are kind of like benched. So you can switch and attack each turn. It's starting to come back to me now. So this is actually really good that he switched to Simisear. And I assume they all get XP. One thing that I'm not sure I like is that any Pokemon that participates in a fight gets full experience now. I feel like they just made all the experience gaining much too easy. One thing I really kind of liked about the Pokemon games, just as I got older and understood more about how they worked, is that no matter how many Pokemon you train, and obviously it takes more experience to get to a next level, the higher level you are. Let's go ahead and rotate then. So we are against either Simisage or Simipour, which are, these are level Gen 5 Pokemon, by the way, from Unova. So, I guess a Zen Headbutt would be, or High Jump Kick? Let's see, who do we get? Let's go for Zen Headbutt. So it's actually kind of cool. It's a little interesting that you get to, you almost have, I mean, you have 3 defensive choices and like 12 offensive choices. So it's kind of cool. I hope there are more difficult rotation battles here in the game, but wouldn't be surprised if there are not. You can use Earthquake just for its accuracy. And the Simi Pokemon are quite fast. They're low stats overall, but the way their stats are allocated are pretty good. So they're actually kind of speedy and kind of offensive. So they can't take a hit very well, but they're not the worst Pokemon in the world in terms of combat. Oh, what was I saying? I totally forgot now. Apologies for that, but anyway, not the first time, and I can guarantee you it won't be the last. But yeah, I hope there are more rotation battles in the game somewhere, especially more challenging ones. Always like a challenge. And if not, I will be doing a Gen 5 Let's Play. Not next. Next will be Gen 4, of course, but Gen 5 will be after that. Oh, experience. That's what it was. How Pokemon, there's like a diminishing return curve for experience that usually, the higher you get, the more it takes. But what's nice is that whether you trained up 5 Pokemon, or 6 Pokemon, or 2, or 1, ooh, Water Spout, that's a pretty good move. I don't have a lot to give up, so I guess let's give up Rest. We'll have 3 water moves, but whatever. I'm not really going to use him for battling too much. In fact, after this turn, we're probably not going to use him for battling at all, so... I knew it would turn out like this. I'm so bummed out now. Oh, don't feel bad. It was a fun battle. So they kind of balanced the game very easily that way, because I knew at each point in the game about how much experience you would have. Alright, here we go, guys. Time for Willmar To Evolve. A lot of changes this episode. After having a pretty consistent team for the last dozen or so. And there it is, the biggest Pokemon, I think, and one of the heaviest. It's not the heaviest anymore. There's some really heavy, like, Cosmic Pokemon and Steel Pokemon. In fact, I'm going to Google list of heaviest Pokemon. Alright. I've always liked Wailord, too. He's not that great, I don't think. Of all things, we're done. I'm plumb tuckered out now. Thanks for showing Grant a good time. And I got an Elixir. Okay, I wonder if maybe, like the amount of turns you take to win might affect that a bit. Anything else here? Probably not. Maybe some instructions. Nope, can't read their journal. Guess that would be a little invasive. Oh, who are you? Didn't see you back there. Oh, are you going to battle with Mom? What a sweet young trainer you are. I know she'll enjoy it to bits, but of course she is getting up in years. She really can't manage more than one battle a day. You understand, don't you? Oh, of course. It's a nice little apartment they have here. Got a nice little common area, open floor plan to the little kitchenette back there. Got a bedroom over here. Only see one bed, but maybe even a balcony or at least a big window. I guess they're from Unova because I see a picture on the wall. Alright, so what else is there to see and do here? This door doesn't seem to be an actual door. Home of the man who keeps an eye on the corridor. Oh, that was always my grandma in the neighborhood. She was always keeping an eye on the neighborhood. Anyone home? Oh, may I help you? I don't really need anything. This is not a door here. This is not good. Excuse me, I'm monitoring the hall with my video intercom. If you keep standing there, I'll have trouble seeing the hall. Alright, well, whatever makes you happy, I guess. Is that where we just were? That was the no answer one, right? Ribbon Bell's home. Oh. No reply. Well, then I'll break on in. So what does she do? Look at your ribbons? If I could ride a bike, it'd be easy to get to Slateport. And I could give a shocking nickname to my Pokemon at the Name Raider's house. Oh, Shock Ribbon, what does that do? Is that because it has a nickname? They went through all that trouble to get rid of ribbons, and now they're like adding like kind of dumb ribbons back, in my opinion. Alright. I'm curious. I'm gonna look that up and just see what it says. I look up Shock Ribbon. Did I do something to earn that? Is it just giving them a nickname, maybe? Let's see. Shock. The Shock Ribbon. It's just for a thrilling event. Always given out on Tuesdays to the first Pokemon in the party, or to all Pokemon in the party. Okay. Oh, and there's other ones that are just given out different days of the week. So, I'll say lucky we came here on a Tuesday. Actually, it's just barely Tuesday. Right after midnight. But, interesting. We do not enjoy Pokemon and me together because I think it's overpowered and not really my cup of tea. Although, who knows? I like Pokemon contests, so maybe I should give Pokemon and me a chance. Oh, excuse me. Or, yeah, I did kind of enjoy the Pokemon sports thing, whatever it was. But more as like a, one-time thing. Not something I'd want to do all the time. But I did enjoy contests. Thank you for asking. Alright, we'll be at least polite. We already talked to this guy. Okay. Who's next? That's the elevator. So we've done this hallway. We'll probably do New Mauville next episode just because I'm not sure how long it is. Hopefully pretty long. I think it was fairly decently long in the previous game. I don't really remember much about it though, since I probably didn't do it in too many of my playthroughs. Ooh, old guy's home and he's not home, so everyone here is so organized. Any leftovers? No. This would be a really good place to hide them though. Guess it must be a friendly neighborhood. Everybody's keeping their doors unlocked, which I guess makes sense because you have to have a key to come to the second floor, and you have that one guy watching the oh, this guy looks shady. That one guy watching the corridors, so he must feel pretty safe. Yo, how many months do you think you haven't paid for? If you don't pay what you owe, I'll take everything you have, including your Pokemon. No one is here. No one is in this unit. Oh, no one is there. Then it can't be helped. What? You there, talking. Don't give me that. Was that me saying that? 'Cause I usually don't say anything. Oops. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. You pretended not to be in last month and the month before that. You and me need to have a long talk. Let's go inside. I was reading the sniffle, I wasn't just sniffling. Alright, well. No one is here. I saw you guys just go in. A frightened man's home. Oh, I can't go in to help him? I was going to help him. I got to pay up his rent. I have plenty of money. Just got all that treasure from the Sea Mauville. Oh, I want to help the guy. Thinking this is like KOTOR or something where you can actually help people. Alright, who's home here? No reply. This unit is vacant. Can't go in. And just want to make sure I check both of these, right? This is the old man's house, right? Yep, or old guys. Oh, multiples. There's a couple old guys that live there. Who lives here, I wonder? No reply. Powerless man's home. Well, that was on the sea Mauville, wasn't it? Wasn't there a powerless man? In one of the notes, he was the supervisor who felt really bad about things. Could this be him? I'm nobody. I'm nobody with no power. It's no use talking to me. Oh, is that it? I think maybe I'm just expecting a little too much from a Pokemon game, because they're very good at what they do, but they only do certain things, and little mini side quests don't really seem to be their main forte. Reminds me of that one of the Mass Effect games, might have been Andromeda, where there was like a whole like apartment, you do like different apartments, and like there was a murder or something. It was really cool. But here, trainer, take this. Why would he give me a Lopunite? I got it as security for a loan from a fool who doesn't pay for what he owes. A Pokemon would be miserable if it bonded with such a fool and Mega Evolved. What? I do not have a Lopunny. I give this guy his Mega. Hopefully he just found his rare stone and didn't like have a Lopunny who can't evolve now. That'd be really tragic. I guess it's kind of the point of the quest. Owning a home was my dream. The dream turned into a nightmare called a mortgage. Yep. Yeah, it's I'm kind of gonna be going through the home buying process very soon myself, so I know how he feels. I'm gonna try to get a nice home without being house poor. But that's why it's important to have a good budget and to understand your finances. Oh, are you my fan? Sorry, but it's not cool of you to invade my privacy like this. Even without you bothering me, I'm already hearing applause from nowhere every time I play the piano, which really scares me. That would scare me too. Alright. Sure, Watson's is coming up soon. Watson's home. Okay, we'll go there at the start of the next episode then. A devoted woman's home. I have to give you guys a reason to keep watching, right? Some suspense here. An ice cream lover's home. Why want ice cream? Maybe they have like a Vanillix. That'd be cool. There's no reply. Another Kalos painting, it looks like. Hey there. Ice cream, icy ice cream, icy ice, icy, nice. I thought she might give you like a Castelia cone or something. Anything in the fridge? That would make sense, right? Nope. Oh, that'd be cool if you like click on the fridge and find a, Oh, there's a balcony with open doors. Have there been any other balconies I could get onto? Do they all have balconies? Like, now I'm worried I missed something here. This is a really nice design, though. I actually like how there's like a little balcony overlooking the center town square. Reminds me of, I don't know if I mentioned I did study abroad in Rome when I was in college, and one of the hotels we stayed at had a really nice balcony kind of like this, overlooking the town square. One day I came out here, my friend was a little tipsy, and he was sitting on the banister here, and it was like, get down from the ledge, you're gonna fall the wrong way, and that would be how we lose him. But thankfully he got down and did not fall. But anyway, the view from here, only tenants can enjoy this privilege. I was worried that little girl was home with the door unlocked, but I guess her older brother or whoever this is here to watch her. I don't see any other people or anything or any items on the other balconies, and like I said, I'm not too worried about it because, you know, if there is something that I really want, like a held item or a TM, I'll look it up before we go to the Pokemon League and face them. And if I've just missed it in my travels, like the Shiny Stone, for example, I was going to go back and get that. We already did this one, I think, didn't we? Yes. Wait, what? Oh, no, we didn't. Who are you? I see, you're his fan too. Trying to barge into his apartment like that. You don't even deserve to be called a fan. Besides, a passion of that level is no match for my devotion towards him. I wonder who this is talking about, but okay. Alright, just a few more apartments to check out and then we will end it here. When I was a kid, there was nothing around here. It was a very boring rural town. One day I heard that Watson would start redeveloping this place, modeled on a place called Lumios. When I heard that, a light bulb went on in my head and I started buying up land around here. As a result, I'm now the owner of Mauville Hills. Oh, he was smart, got in early. I can live very comfortably on the rental income. Well, so I guess you hired that guy that's harassing the other guy. Well, hopefully you give back to the community then. Since like you know, like I've always said, that being rich is like just as much luck, if not more luck, than it is hard work. It's definitely hard work too. Um, it takes a lot, but like that guy just happened to be in the circumstance where he found some land that was about to be, where he was the one that read about Watson before anybody else did, and saw the opportunity. All right, anybody home here? No reply. Whose house is it? A dreaming man. Is he asleep? I wouldn't do this if it wasn't a video game. I already feel weird enough doing it as a video game, but you're not dreaming. That's the HM for Rock Smash. Even if there are big old rocks blocking the path you want to take, you can bust them in pieces using that HM. He's just repeating himself, okay? Maybe he's not all there. That fellow there, he's been dreaming of giving Rock Smash to a trainer like you for a very long time. He's been practicing endlessly to deliver his explanation without a single mistake. Wonder if he, like, gives you Rock Smash in a different game or something? I already have Rock Smash. I call and slack off about once a week. Sometimes I just want to see a creature that's not about trying so hard all the time. Yep. Sometimes it's good to be a slack off, you know. Healthy mix. Not every day. Most days you want to be a vigor off, but some days you do need to just be a slack off and take it easy and enjoy life. These guys, I guess, have the apartments that are a little less nice, although they could still have a balcony too. I don't know why they don't. Maybe they do and we just can't get to it. This unit is vacant, so of course we can't go in. I'd be surprised if anyone answered. It'd be cool if there was like a Team Aqua grunt living here or something. Alright, already talked to that guy. We have come full circle, and I don't think I missed any apartments. Maybe this one. It's vacant. Great deal on the lease. What was the dot dot dot? I thought there was somebody like waiting there. Alright, a lot of vacant units. Well, okay. I guess that's probably all there is to see and do here. Hopefully didn't miss anything. But, alright, so our detectiving will continue, and we'll talk to Watson and do Mauville next episode, and then maybe we'll go talk to the Devon Corp and Professor Cosmo as well, and then who knows where we'll go from there. So, as always, thank you all for watching, and see you again right back here for more Alpha Sapphire.